Thank you for the time before. Today, I would like to present about my work in this third challenge. So in this challenge, I choose TikTok Shop as the product that I want to assess. So the first one is the research background. We all know that TikTok is a social media platform released in 2016 and then gained popularity in Indonesia on 2019. 2 years later, TikTok began to develop shopping feature just like any other e-commerce called TikTok Shop. So in the beginning of users' adaptation with this feature, 80% users or 4 from 5 users say that the feature is not seem so convincing and they tend to doubt the reliability. So I do more research about this by doing qualitative research by interviewing 5 users and ask them more than 10 questions. So the research results are 80% users dubbed TikTok Shop safety and secure, and then 40% users had a bad experience while purchasing the products. And then the last one is 80% users did not know anything about TikTok Shop's refund system. And based on what I have researched, I wrote down this design thinking, which consists two stage, which is empathize and define. So in empathize, I can pin down the pain points. The first one is users have difficulty searching trusted seller. It means that TikTok Shop still doesn't have any system to categorize or select the trusted sellers. And then the second is users still have difficulty making payments since the product has not supported either various bank partners or having their own e-wallet services like TikTok Pay. And the last one is users did not know how to claim refund since the system is just available lately. And even though it's already available, it has too little options for the user to choose. And after empathizing with the users, I wrote down to define. And here is the user is college students. Their needs are payment and refund system with various options, and then filtered seller on TikTok Shop. So based on what they need, the insight is to make e-wallet services like TikTok Pay for payment system and refund options, and then to add a verified seller by TikTok. The next is I wrote the user persona. Here is TikToker in the age 21. Is a university student based in Indonesia. So TikToker is an undergraduate university student who totally spends 4 to 6 hours a day on a mobile phone. And recently, she tried to discover another e-commerce platform other than what she already used. And then she begins to find out that TikTok has a new feature called TikTok Shop because the TikToker is already installed the TikTok before. And then as a user, of course, she is not very sure that the seller is reliable. So she expects a system solution where she is convinced that her transaction is safe. So the goals here is there is no doubt and feel safe for doing transactions and to have a secure solution if the worst case is happen, or we can call it a refund system. So the frustration of the TikToker is TikTok has too much worries about scam and untrusted sellers, and then the payment method in TikTok Shop is way too limited, and the refund system too has a little options. So the TikToker personality is more extrovert and planner, and the TikToker is both active and passive. And the next one is preferred channel. So the TikToker is preferred mobile phone other than web or email to gain any information about the application. And then the motivation to use the application is first the price, second the discount, and the last one is the convenience. And other brands that the TikToker has already used is Shopee, Tokopedia, and Lazada. After wrote down the user persona, here's the customer journey map. I wrote down in 3 stages, which is awareness, consideration, and decisions. So in the awareness stage, the customer goals is of course to get any information about TikTok Shop and to get a compared price between platforms. So the touch point here is the content creator videos because most TikTok Shop users knew the feature from the content creator videos on TikTok. So the channel here, other than the content creator videos, is Instagram, Friends, Twitter, and TikTok itself. And the process is the customer want to compare the price between platforms and then wants to get the discounts and promos. After in the awareness stage, the users would come to a consideration stage where they consider to actually buying the product. So the customer goals here is to understand the flow process for purchasing products and then to get a match price after comparing between platforms. So the touch point here is the home page and then the digital product page. The channel is TikTok Shop, and the process here, the user would open the TikTok Shop's homepage and then choose the product and saw the detailed product, and then they can check the quantity and the type of the product. And after they came to a consideration stage, they would finally came to a decision stage where they actually buying the product. So their goals is to actually purchasing the products itself. So the touch point here is the checkout page, and the channel is TikTok Shop, and the process is they open TikTok Shop's homepage and then choose the product, check the quantity and type, add them to a cart, and then tap the checkout to actually pay the products.
Okay, time is up, Rosa.
Okay.
Thank you for your good presentation, pronunciation, and then